Hello, ladies, gents, and eldritch horrors laying beyond the veil of sleep. We continue our ascent through our cultist life in Cultist Simulator. Pause those timers. You can't be doing this to me. Advance in time when I don't want you to be advancing time. Let's dive back in, and I'm on reviewing the last episode, episode 2. What happened to my passion? It was that I tossed it into the trappings to the cult joining ritual, and that made it so that they got consumed. So I got some passion consumed like a moron. We have another wonderful human corpse. I'm so excited to be dealing with all these corpses. Some more contentment is good. The dread is here though. We can dream for the dread. Put some contentment in there. That is very, very handy. Very happy to get that done. Suppose I can use my reason to get some more devotion. The work is more demanding now, but it's better paid. We do have those 2 erudition right there. Are we studying anything? No. I probably should have been studying some more stuff, and that way maybe with the exploration we could have gotten that extra possible point of erudition. It's okay. Okay, I forgive myself. We're just going to put it there. Put some devotion into this career. Maybe get more money that way. Nah, we just get some glimmering. Do it again. Do it again. Do I need to study anything? I know, just don't have the money to buy more books. This displeases me. What can I do about it? There's nothing I can do about it. We do have some erudition now. And eventually the reason will come out of there. Shall I attempt to upgrade our furtive truth again? Might be the way to go here. The timer might not work out with this erudition. I can try. Now, what I'll do is I'll study. I will not use that. I'll study that, get a brand new erudition. More despair. Oh, good thing that I dream my dread away. That pleases me. Okay, we're just going to wait for these timers to be over. We get some more money. Nobody gives a damn. Oh, that's not where it goes. I know I can collect. I can hit collect all, and most of them, everything will return to where it was. But probably I should endeavor to do that instead of grab everything independently. But I like to do it all manually. A knife secret, we get that back. And we get Laidlaw, an acquaintance. This pleases me. Let's induct him into the cult right away. Laidlaw. Laidlaw is a tinkerer and a mechanic with an uncanny knack. You might be able to recruit this acquaintance as a follower. Yes, I am pleased. I am very pleased. Let's just put this poor bastard. No, that is not Laidlaw. There you go. Please. There you are. Recruit this pathetic fool. The ceremony. With a higher mysterious, deeper oath are needed. We can use any kind of these stuff. I do want to say, he's yellow. We're going to use a purple. Although maybe I don't want to do that. We're going to use a purple and see what happens. We're going to do that and see what happens. And trappings. Do I have... We can use some restlessness. What happens by invoking the forge? What the hell is that about? Okay, I'll use some restlessness. I don't know what the deal is. Why restlessness is an appropriate thing to use. Everybody in the ceremony, they all gather together. They're all really fidgety and nervous about what they're about to do. Everything, it pervades the air with a sense of unease. So let's just do that by invoking Forge. I don't know what the outcome will be. So the lore that I used was from Secret Histories. But the trappings were 3 points of Forge, 3 points of Lantern, 3 points of Grail. Let's see what is the outcome of this ceremony. I've also, nice, got some more contentment. Continue exploring things. I don't think there's anything, well, I don't have much money. I would rather just continue doing this and squeeze it for all it's worth. Get as much as I can possibly get. My dream has ended. My mind is clear. And this pleases me. Maybe it's time to go back to the woods. I don't think I need this passion for anything right now. Just go and do it. There you are. 60 seconds. You maybe should go back to work. But I don't have available reason right now. So let's continue passing the time. Getting the good stuff. Got that subtle fracture. Could have used it a moment ago when I was trying to induct a cultist into my brand new idiot into my cult. Did I say idiot? I meant brave follower. We got some more erudition there. Alright, let's try it. Oh, but I used it in the thing. Oh, but it's available. Alright, never mind. That's not what I wanted. Let's do that. Late law. A believer. The ceremony requires a searing. Only a little one, but they will carry the mark all their life. Society of Hydra. So what do you have? He has the aspect of the forge. So what is it? What determines what aspect they get? Is it the trappings? I mean, it's, I think the name that shows here invoking the such and such, but I don't know what the dominant aspect there was. One or another. Let's try this again with a brand new erudition. I have this. This reason should be available. Eesh, this might. Maybe. We're just going to let this run out for as long as we can. Start that chat and see if we can upgrade that. Since we have this, we can upgrade one of these fools. Let's try again. Let's try and do that. We're going to try and upgrade our brand new idiot. The ceremony. Happening with the locksmith secret and the subtle fracture. By invoking knock. Start that ceremony. Do it. This is their oath myself. I will pronounce all the words. I will make him swear never to put a finger in my bottle unless I request it. It's going to be a very, very solemn ceremony. We're going to have all a fantastic time together. Another fleeting memory that might come to be something. We have attracted the wrong kind of attention. Another filthy adversary. Because the city is rife with journalists. This dumb, disgusting mainstream media with their fake news. And detectives and other meddlers. Disgusting. Okay, no work to be done here. We're just going to hang out while all of my schemes carry on forward. This is displeasing. I guess we can do this. Get the double reason right there. We can do this. Get the, not let the timer continue. I am glimmering. Continue exploring. I am kind of run out of money. Okay. A buzzing in the brain. I don't really care about this. Inhirum imus nocte et consumi snip snip snip. Clearly. I don't care about that, so we can either go to the well or the Temple of the Wheel. To get something, I will go to the Temple of the Wheel. Reveal. I really wanted the furtive truth. That would have been much better. But we got some vitality out of that. Can do that, but can we maybe drag it to something else? Nah. There you are. Well, we got a little bit of vitality there. It is useful. It is useful, just not in this particular instance. Let's continue cheesing this. I want to use my reason. What you got? An adversary! There's always someone who doesn't understand or who understands too well. Inspector Wakefield is my new victim. I mean, my new adversary that is will endeavor to be a pain in the ass. He'll probably get this notoriety before it expires. But for now, we're just going to let him do as he does. The evidence is completely gone by now that the other idiot had created, so we don't have that much of a worry. All right, well, so let's see what the deal with this guy is. The locksmith secret. Yeah, he just gets upgraded as whatever he is. So the trappings of the upgrade ceremony mean absolutely nothing. Good to know. Fantastic stuff. We still have all these pathetic prisoners. Do we want to talk to anybody else? Do we have any other... No, we don't have any other means of upgrading the believer. I guess we can talk to this guy and see what he can do. We will gather in our temporary headquarters. Our business pride we could use somewhere more secret, though. Wonder how you can upgrade the headquarters. Can we talk? Can we do something? What is this? Cupboard. Place a follower in here to convert them permanently into a prisoner. Why would I want that? Okay. Why would I ever want to make any of these people into a prisoner? I don't know, but eventually, hopefully, we'll find out. Maybe you can explore this and do something with it? I don't know. In one way or another, I would like this idiot with the aspect of the forge to go do something for me. I don't know exactly what he does. Go out. We can tell him... Oh. Send someone unsuitable to murder a hunter. Okay, we're not going to do that. He is too damn worthless to me to be doing that, but we are going to send him on cold business. Craftsmanship, what? My disciple can probably earn funds in illegal laboratories and shadowy manufactories, but there is a risk of accidents. Hell yeah, go out and do nefarious things and craft some wonderful little tools of destruction. What's the deal here? Path, I must use more of my reason. Do it. Oh, it's already being dragged, okay. We can go back to the wood. Although I might need passion. Oh, it's exhausted, so never mind. We're just going to let things stand as it is right now. As we have seen, reason is pretty damn important. This mofo is ruining my life. The course of the heart is good. That might result into something good. I am happy to get some contentment out of that. Continue exploring those streets by the light of the moon. This piece of garbage is now going to probably use the notoriety to be a pain in my ass. It's alright. We'll deal with him soon enough. Going to continue cheesing that timer. Put that there. He picks up the mystique to, I guess, start to create some evidence. By the way, we never looked at him, what his abilities are. Zachary Wakefield, a melancholy but remorseless inspector of police. He has recently been seconded to the Suppression Bureau. He is grim. Grim hunters cannot be swayed by the allure of the glory, but their own despair may destroy them. All right, jeez. He is meticulous. The hunter always succeeds at creating evidence from notoriety. Well, that is upsetting. Thankfully, he used mystique. I don't know what the criteria there is, whether they pick up mystique or notoriety. One way or another, we're going to see what the business of the cult is. There is a whole bunch of study going on, more exploration, a subtle fracture. They are useful things. We're not going to be used just now. Continue exploring that. Maybe get some more erudition or glimmering. Our passion is back. Do I want to go back to the wood? Maybe. It's possible that I might need passion for that. We get another point of vitality, but still can't really do anything with it. Continue cheesing that timer. That piece of garbage grabbed notoriety. He is bounded to create evidence. We're going to need to hire somebody to do our dirty work. The gates of intuition. Get some more freaking... Oh, this is the erudition. No, glimmering. So it's not guaranteed that it will use one or the other. That is upsetting. Sometimes insights are found in the unexpected places. Alright, my research needs glimmering. It's what's happening right now. That's going to be creating some freaking restlessness. We need to continue cheesing this timer. We get fascination. That is wonderful. There is bad things that can happen all the time. That is the price that I pay to explore the hidden nooks and crannies of the city. That is a price that I gladly pay for more knowledge. Restlessness is there. It will become something that we don't want, probably. We did spend the restlessness. That was pretty useful to get rid of that garbage earlier, so I should have that in mind. Okay. There has been an accident. Instead of my upgraded disciple, now I have a human corpse. Well, there was, an effort made to have a good time, but We sent him to work with the occult. We paid for it pretty dearly. The project has possibilities. When research requirements appear, I must fulfill them to gain insight. If I gain 3 insight, I will succeed. Otherwise, I may fail. Oh, I see. I see how it works. So I have 2 insight now, so it will require something else. Erudition is soon going to expire, so hopefully it won't require that. Hopefully it will require more of my reason or some passion. We're just going to let this demote. I don't want to cheese this timer in such a pathetic way. We're just going to let time pass. Do I want to promote anybody? I don't think I am able. Oh, I still have the subtle fracture. Let's do that. We're going to promote Slee. Still have this. With the locksmith. There you are. Wonderful. What happened here? A difficulty at work. Demotion to a junior position. My absence from the office has been noted. I've been demoted and I'll need to argue persuasively to keep my job. Does this have a timer though? It doesn't. Okay. I don't know what the deal there is. Another fascination. Absolutely awful. To get that. We're just getting unlucky there. Nothing much I can do about it. Just keep timing going. That's weird. This doesn't expire. But, you know, I am running out of money. So, kind of important. I don't have health. I mean, I don't have health problems. So, let's do that. For now, use the health. What do you need? Confusing Shadow. I must use more of my reason. That is I'm very happy about that because I have some reason to spend. I have no money now. So, kind of important. Kind of important. I'm being too fast and loose. Kind of important to get some, you know, money out of all this stupidity. Some dread. That is actually a good thing because we're going to get rid of the longest fascination by using this dread. There you are. We get some notoriety out of that pesky corpse that has decomposed in my basement. Get our lore back. Now we have a disciple. He is 5 lantern. Slee's headaches have become crippling, but his theories grow more practical by the day. His poetry is getting better too. Wonderful stuff. Let's send him to do some cult business. Can you maybe make me money? That would be great. Augury. My disciple can probably determine times and places where power will be available for our uses, but in matters of the manses, there's always danger. It's like there's always a chance they'll fail and just die on me. So we need a steady supply of idiots to follow in my cult. This timer is going to expire. Almost too close for me not to be able to pay it. Some contentment out of that. And with my 0.7 seconds, we're going to go back to exploring. You have created some tentative evidence. We really need to go out and get this guy killed. But I don't have money to hire a guy. This is starting to become a little hairy. We need to get money. We need to get money. It's pretty important to get money. We did our back-breaking work. We got some vitality out of that. We got 1 coin that will be immediately absorbed by that. I need to... By the way, we got the free insight. Look at that. We're going to actually get an upgrade there, but there's a plead to keep my job. Passion to be managed until returning to work. There you are. Pleasant conversation, but it might be a necessary one. Hopefully this will not be too long. Okay, we have studied. I've increased my knowledge of the secret histories behind the one we know. To dimmed reason, a forgotten chronicle. A story of a city without a gate, of a queen who was not born, of a war which was not fought. Exploring with this scrap of knowledge, I can cover secret locations on the continent. That is to discover wonderful expeditions we can go on to. Alright, so this is bad. I am in a bad situation right now. We have this guy that is gathering evidence. He's very good at it. He will always create evidence. I have this pesky notoriety that it is cramping my style. Too glimmering. There's no real way I can get more. Maybe I can get more out of that and then study passion and we'll be able to do it, but it is unlikely. We're just going to let time pass without studying anything. Real bad things can happen to me. This money, I'm going to be broke soon. So, you know, we got a glimmering out there. So if now we study passion, although it'll probably be exhausted here. Yeah, it's exhausted. Junior position at Glover and Glover. After another chance, if I am apparently expected to be grateful. What happens though? The scratch of the pen, this sound, the Greek girdling of the elder. So it reverts to the beginning, and though I murdered the guy. That's pretty silly. That's pretty silly. This we can use diligence. They'll eventually be useful. I'll have a wonderful human corpse from my idiots. Dread. I guess we can just do this again, huh? Use all of our dread to get rid of the fascination, just in case. Disillusioned. This is going to be enabled. Rhaenyra, go explore the city. Bring me something good. I'm going to be without money. Yeah, I don't have the money to hire this guy, even though I really could use him. He has the aspect of the moth, though. And of the lantern. Or no, that's my lady. Or is it? No, it's just the hireling. But I don't have money, so this is a complete waste. Okay. Please, I need money. I need money right now. We're going to be diligent. I'll regain a higher position. Okay, it's not really resetting. That's good. But, you know, this is going to run out and I will not have money. Bleak thoughts are taking my dread, but I am dreaming with the dread, so nothing bad is happening there. My follower has committed a dangerous error. Their mind is still intact, but the light of the Mansus has touched the world here. One of these days, one of these idiots is going to be successful. I am determined to get success out of one of these. Got some fascination. I am displeased by it. But what can you do about it? There's nothing I can do about it. The glimmerings are all going to expire by the time that I can study some more passion. So I'm not going to be able to. Give me money. Here. I need to live. Okay, the position of Glover and Glover is back. We need to go back to work immediately. With the money. We need the money to be able to murder this guy. What has happened here? Alright, the dread worked to destroy my fascination, but it gets taken up by the bleak thoughts. Since I have nothing else to do, might as well study this Forgotten Chronicle. No, it's Explorer with that. You'll be able to do it. Well, these glimmerings are all going to be lost. Although I could try to just paint. I only have one passion though. Unfortunately, because I was a total moron. Alright, well, just let time go through. We got absolutely nothing out of that. I accept it. Go explore this. Little wars, great intrigues. Cryptic priesthoods, mystic names. All past now. But what traces did they leave? Do it. I only have one cultist now. I really should be out talking about all of the bad things that I intend to do. This guy is already working. That displeases me greatly. The Dreesen can be used there. Hopefully we can get some extra money. That is the basic need that we have right now. What you got? My folder has found one more way to align our work with the greater work of the hours. Okay. What has happened here? Got some erudition. Add rattling in the soul. Level 6 aspect of the moth. On the friends that we played and the skins that we made. Still, they drive us. 6 of the influence. Significant or correspondences they can be. Please. This can be used in some rites to summon minions. Okay, Slee. How about this? How about what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go on an expedition. Maybe the expedition will give me money. Okay, we used all this, both my reasons. They have been expended. Extra hours on Glover and Glover. The younger Glover has taken me out for lunch at his club. I am to do more of the things that I do, more carefully, and in return, he will give me a little more of the money I earn for his father. That pleases me. Oh yeah, give me money! Ah! A little bit of a respite there. But we're going to have to hire somebody soon. Otherwise, we will have a very bad time. What happens if I do this? We still need devotion. Yeah, I mean, I must concentrate my mind. I don't have it. I don't have right now any reason. So how do I stick around with it? This is all... Oh, I can cheese the timer like a scumbag. There you are. But it seems like it's maybe designed not to let you unless you have more reason to do it. Let's see. Find sites to explore in the continent. This place merits closer investigation. Chateau Raveline. Sweet. The fairy stories of the Comtesse the Comte de Raveline claim they descend from the first Sun King. Other stories have them prowling the forest. I need to expand the timer there. There, 14 seconds. Prowling the forest in wolf shape. They are long gone. Their rotten chateau remains. Not all its malignities. Not all its malignities have been uncovered. That sounds like a dangerous place. Let's see. Explore the Forgotten Mithraeum. I can send an expedition here to find books, treasures, tools of power, but I'll need followers to send and funds to supply them. So if we send Rhaenyra at least one funds, I can begin the expedition. Expeditions need at least one funds per obstacle. Followers will defeat obstacles. If you run out of funds or followers, the expedition ends. So we can just go all out. I'm convinced the Mithraeum still holds secrets that its discoverers never found. It's unlikely to be dangerous, but the search will require funds. Expeditions need at least one funds per obstacle. Followers will defeat obstacles. If you run out of funds or followers, the expedition ends. I just don't have the money right now for this, but I am very, very curious about what might happen. For now, what we need to do is hire a freaking assassin. So, Rhaenyra, go explore the city, see if you can find somebody for us to get rid of this pesky piece of trash that is just upsetting me greatly. While that happens, I really should be studying something. If only to have something running. With a passion or something. I just need money. I need money to be able to do something. Just found the freaking streets. Don't really want that. While useful, I need you to find a hireling. I need you to find somebody I can pay to murder one of my horrendous enemies. If I had created a dude of the knife, I would have been able to dispatch this piece of trash. But for the time being, I'm slightly desperate. I'm going to let things pass. Maybe I should go back to the woods and get a possible reward out of it. There's some restlessness there, the temptation, enlightenment, which we have not even upgraded. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't have time for this. A hireling. What you got? I get the job done. Only 3. But desperate times make for desperate hirelings. So, there you go. That is my last bit of money. Hopefully soon we'll be able to go back to work. I'm eagerly awaiting this diligence. There you are. Start work. Curl my hands into the correct shapes and begin. What's this? Acceptance. I could devote my life to this if you put some passion in there. I will settle into a comfortable existence. I've given up my dreams. I'll live well enough. We get this graphic of Mandragor Galaranor basically giving up his cultist life and just dedicating his passion to becoming some kind of disgusting clerk. This is not me. I'm going to seek glory or die in the attempt. Probably die in the attempt. Alright, well, let's simply roam the streets talking about the occult. We want some kind of assassin, so we're going to go out there with the knife secret and hopefully recruit a person. This is bad. If this ever reaches trial, I will be in serious danger. Even if this hunter is disposed of, another may find their notes. This is bad. Damning evidence. This Inspector Wakefield has diligently created some damning evidence. Earth gape. Oh no, it will not harbor me. With damning evidence, the Suppression Bureau will be able to convict you. Evidence may survive the death of a hunter who created it. This displeases me greatly. But we are in talks of having somebody dispatch this piece of trash that is pissing me off. Oh wow, that was fantastic timings. The visions expired right on time. Alright, continue going. I do have some passion here. I don't think I need this passion for anything. We're going to go to the way of the wood. Maybe we can get something good out of that, or some other lore. Alright. Better not, must keep careful company and keep. I thought I gave you money. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, that's bad. This grabbed the money. The time passes, the expenses immediately grab the money that I was dedicating to finding a hireling. That displeases me a lot. Go back out, find me somebody. We're going to use it. This already has one dread counter. That is pretty bad. Okay, she found another one with the aspect of the assassin. That's good. Some more dread over here. We need some contentment. For more contentment, I need money to be able to to sleep with drugs. See, it gets a little hectic. My passion. How dare you? No, I didn't want this. Oh yeah, I did want that. Yeah, I did want that. So never mind. But it is upsetting now because I will not be able to do anything here. Whatever happened to... Oh no, I used it up. It uses it up when you explore. I didn't know that. When I explored with the occult scrap, it used up the super advanced thing to give me this. I didn't realize that it got consumed. Oh well, live and learn. Money! Reason dimmed. The senior position is good. 3 funds. It is vital. I want to hire this person. We're going to go back to work immediately. All it takes is one reason to get three monies. That is good. That's decent. Please go away. I don't want you. We get all that stuff. A consciousness of radiance. Another one of those weird aspects. And the fleeting memory that it is just a miscellaneous thing. I still understand. I don't want to do that. I don't have the passion because I had to use it to get a thing, so nothing will happen here. I guess I can use one of these things, but nothing happens. The knowledge is not good enough. But you know what? It might do something. So let's just put that there, so might as well. More dread. That is the third. That is the third. We cannot let that happen. We need contentment through sleeping with money. So this is real bad. This is real bad. We might die at the end of this session. Please stop dreaming so that I can use money to buy me some drugs so I can be content. Okay, we got a glimmer out of that. It could have been way worse. The way of the wood. Dream with money. Start now. We need contentment to stop despair from swallowing us whole. We get a hulking fellow. As soon as I am done recruiting this idiot, come with me. We got our passion back. The knife secret. Some mystique, which is bad. And a hanger-on. Not very pleased with a hanger-on. He has usually malleable, but they'll probably never amount to much. You might be able to recruit this acquaintance as a follower. They're not as effective as these people, I don't think. But for now, we're just going to talk to the hulking fellow. And hopefully, he will murder Inspector Wakefield and, you know, stop being a freaking issue. My miniature skills are limited. This hunter will probably survive and the attempt will draw attention. We need to take the chance to murder the crap out of Wakefield. I am a desperate cultist now. We need to destroy this scumbag before all of my plans crumble down like a tower of cards. Absolutely upsetting. Very upsetting situation. Life as a cultist, man, it's just difficult. Alright, we get some more money. Let's just catch all and everything goes back to where it belongs. Work back to work immediately. Because we need the money for all of the different things. Everything has happened. This is almost the end. Desperable Wednesday. I cannot take it. This is almost the end. Find contentment now, or it's over. Contentment. We spent some money on drugs, and now we hold despair at bay. But we need to bring down that counter, or we will die. We need to dispatch this scumbag, or we will die. We have the streets at night. I think it's completely gone now. I don't have the money to be buying nothing, so I don't think there's anything I can do to go exploring. We're just going to let it be. Just going to let it be, let some time pass. We got some more restlessness, which will become despair, which will bring me all kinds of despair. But maybe these will give me something useful. We get a glimmering out of that. We get vitality out of that. Yeah, none of that is something that I can use. Maybe I can study passion. I could study passion twice. If we can get another glimmering somehow. We can put passion in there? Nah. Let's put it there. I don't think I'm going to need it for anything, so we're going to study passion for a little while. Some more contentment, put it right next there to that thing. I don't have the money to be dreaming of more. What happened here? Son of a bitch! Wakefield survived. Now we get notoriety. And I actually didn't have notoriety. But now he has the damning evidence. Do I have anybody with the aspect of the moth? I don't. See if we can find another hireling. This is desperate measures. These scumbags are going to bring me to prison. A hireling? Who are you? Aspect of the moth. She might be able to get rid. Of the evidence, but it might not be on time. Okay, put that money there. We need more contentment, but not just yet. Actually, yes, we need more contentment. Do that. Go back to work immediately. These juggling timers are getting a little crazy. We get that dread over there. Hopefully it will not be close to the despair gate. Horrendous despair gate. I guess we can talk to the hanger-on. Induct this hanger-on into the cult. We can make him... We are desperate. We're going to invoke the edge. We don't really need trappings for this. Invocation consume ingredients and influences uses but not consume. Summonings and tools. Can you use dread? There you are. Wonderful. It is a way to get rid of stuff. I don't think that anything bad will happen to this guy if you use dread as trappings. Everybody's like, this ceremony makes me so sad. Getting more money out of that. All my timers are going. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that extra glimmering in time, but we're going to continue studying that because it's possible that we get a glimmering out of something, and that way I'll be able to get that extra point. Get another point of contentment, that we continue lowering that horrendous despair counter. We avoided complete disaster right there. You have no idea how close we were to the end. Let's just continue those timers. Everything is awful. Okay, now we have a pawn. What can this pawn do for me? He has 1. He lacks initiative. He's completely worthless. The other one had 3. Unsuitable. This one only has 1. My minion skills are limited. This hunter will probably survive. I need this guy dead. So we're going to try our bestest. Oh, that's right. We wanted to get rid of the evidence with the shifty woman. Now I'm unable to do it because I am locked in for 52 seconds. So, not the greatest choice I ever made. But we need that money. Visions, do we have? We don't have any fascination. That's good. Contentment is right there to be taken. Thank you so much. A glimmering. Oh, that's good. I mean, it might be a completely moot point. Oh yeah, give me my money back. At the end of this, we're going to be free of that, so we no longer need to use that money. Go back to work. Oh, my reason. I got no reason left. Yeah, I do have some reason right there. There you are. And now we're going to study, as soon as I am able. Get that another glimmering right there. We're going to study. With the vivid imagination, we finally get to a point where we can use 4 glimmerings. He who desires but acts not breeds pestilence. Can finally get another point of passion, even though it might be too little too late. I might decide to just, because of this comeback, if this comeback survives, I'll just going to go on a life of accepting my fate. My minion has not returned. They must have failed. That is the second attempt at murdering this guy. You know what? You know what? I would rather not go to prison. We're just going to settle into a comfortable existence. We're going to apply our life passion. Yep. He is now deciding. This is right with journalists. He's going to use notoriety and use the damning evidence to send me to prison. I'm just going to be a completely harmless clerk. Why it had to be like this? I have no idea what you're talking about. I am no cultist. How dare you, sir or madam? How dare you? We do have this shifty woman. Here. It's probably going to pick up the evidence, but oh man. We can wait. We can wait one more time. One more loop. The despair is finally going out. We get a fleeting memory out of it. In our recent back. This Mystique. 84. It's going to pull out the evidence out of there. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. This is 12 seconds. It's going to pull out the evidence out of there. Searching for clues. He might need notoriety first. Let's just let it be. We might be able to survive. Give me all the money. Now we have plenty of money. Back to work with you. Need all of the cash. Should have been way more proactive with the with the work. I would not be in this desperate situation. But you know what? Since I would like to at least do one expedition before this all goes to shit. So let's go to the Forgotten Mithraeum. We're going to send both of our idiots, Rhaenyra and Slee. We're going to have enough money to do everything. Off you go. Beginning an expedition, the Forgotten Mithraeum. I'm convinced the Mithraeum still holds secrets that its discoverers never found. It's likely to be dangerous, but the search will require funds. I am very much looking forward to see what happens. It's a rough time. It's a rough time to be a cultist. Oh, he picked up notoriety first. We might be able to get rid of that evidence. But if this dumb lady, if this shifty woman does not get rid of the evidence, for the seat is limited and this difficult task, they will likely fail. But you know, it's the third one, right? We're going to just put all of our hopes. Oh man, we got some illness. No health is left? What? What? I got the health right here, you stupid piece of garbage. Oh, there you go. Hit sickness. It was just it was in the interim in the middle of picking up the thing. So what happens here? The expedition continues. Our expedition plans for the next challenge. I'll consume funds. I can add funds now, or I could send another follower. Assistance. Fund with lantern or knock. Weird. I think it's just going to consume, right? Find our extension of the followers will defeat obstacles. But we have 2 right here. Should be fine. Should be okay. I don't know exactly how it works. My minion has not returned, they have failed, and the blundering may have attracted attention. Well, it is acceptance for me. There you go. Please, let me out of here. I will not go to jail. I'll just be a clerk. I don't want to be a cultist anymore, okay? I never did all those things that you claim I did. I did not murder all those fools. I did not do anything bad. There you are. I'm not unhappy. So we're just going to go into a life of clerical work. That guy, it's a failure state that I've had before. So I know for a fact, once he uses the damning evidence, that would have been a failure state. This is something I've never seen before, so the evening falls. I have my fire, my books, my clock, my window on the world where they do other things. I could have been unhappy. I'm not unhappy. This was a successful life, and when it is over, the sweet earth will fill my mouth, softer than splinters. This might be considered a victory. Well, it wasn't a loss, so that was definitely a failure state. I need to, but the lesson learned there is be watchful of the rivals, be watchful of the evidence. If you don't have a minion ready to dispatch the dangers, you will fail. I think the problem there was actually not having money. I was not watchful about that. I also threw away some of my resources, so I was not watchful about that. There's quite a learning process to this. I feel like we're going to go back. We're going to go back into another... no, I don't want to continue. That's right. Now we can go into another career. These are the 3 stars that you can have. The aspirants, which is what we had. There is the Blargh thing, endowed from birth with wealth and talent. A life of ease, comfort, and delight stretches the head like an amber carpet. I did not realize that this existed. I thought that the detective was the middle option all the time, but no, apparently there's more stories. This fills me with +3 on this. Right over my head, just hover, boom, +3. There are more stories, unless they patched it in, which is possible. Bright young thing, endowed from birth with wealth and talent. A life of ease, comfort, and delight stretches ahead like an amber carpet. We got some this and that, I don't know what that might be, and some health to start with. The aspirant starts with a minion employment, and then we can start the physician. As the patient descending into the final delirium, I made copious notes. It's in the buzzing heat of the night I reread those notes, and they began, at last, to make a kind of sense. This fills me with curiosity. I think we're going to start another. Even though it's not a very good watching experience, I realize that, but it is really intriguing. I really, really like this game. I don't know how long this fascination will last. Perhaps as long as my dreams of being a cultist. It will all be consumed with the visions of the dread. But for now, though, we achieved a sort of victory. And I hope that you enjoyed yourself through this awful endeavor. And hopefully you'll stick around for the next tremendously devious endeavor. See you then. Until that moment, don't let them incarcerate you.